Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another blind commentary. And today I'm going to be reacting to episode 7 of Daughter of Discord by Disney Fanatic 2364. The title of this one is The Bitter Betrayal. And with that title, someone is getting betrayed. Not really sure who, or why, but it's going to be bitter. But, yeah, I remember most of the last one. I mean, I had to skim through it again, but I remember watching Dinky and Screwball's little song. I remember all the arguing between Screwball and Discord and Chrysalis and Mothball and all that stuff. It has been a while, so I don't remember everything. I didn't rewatch it. I just sort of skimmed. So apologize if, like usual, there are little details that have kind of slipped from my mind. It's hard to retain all this stuff, especially across so many months, and with there being so many characters and whatnot to keep straight in my mind. It tends to get away from me. But I do enjoy the series, and I'm eager to see where it goes from here, and really what happens. This one is super long, longest one yet, at like just about an hour. But hopefully it's a great episode, and yeah, hopefully it's fun. Let's get started and find out. Okay, and here we go. Video is and here's our increasingly relevant disclaimer.
That was written before season 4 was aired. Any continuity errors should just be accepted as being part of an alternate universe.
Yeah.
Previously on
really alternate at this point.
Changelings are incapable of feeling any form of...
Can't you understand? I love him! I got fancy pants with another mare.
Oh yeah, that.
Screwy, I think it's best if you just stay away.
Forgot about the Rarity
how
stuff.
Gold Digger and Silvertray used to say I would become evil and wreak havoc across Equestria and have to be turned to stone? I don't see how that can happen when I have a friend like you.
Please don't hurt her! You don't want her hurt? Then tell me what I need to know.
She has a baby brother now. They left him in Ponyville with Granny Smith.
Escort the prince to his room and make sure he is under constant surveillance.
The more you speak to your son, the more you sound like Queen Arachne.
Oh yeah.
Not my mother.
If the plan succeeds and the new land becomes ours, you can do whatever you would like with that creature. Not every changeling queen gets a king, you know.
What's this land called?
Equestria.
Daughter of Discord. Aww.
What's wrong, honey?
Screwball hasn't spoken to me in over a week ever since our fight.
Yeah,
Does
it was
nothing but
pretty
sit in her
bad.
room with the baby.
She'll come around soon enough. Or do you want me to use the stare on her?
I appreciate your offer, but I think I'll just talk.
That's something that hasn't come up in a while in MLP, the stare.
Can I take Zany for a walk in the park?
Don't remember the last time Fluttershy's done that.
Fresh air. But of course, sweetie. I would go with you, but I'm meeting Rarity at the spa. What's she doing in Ponyville anyway? I thought she lived in Canterlot. Trouble at home. That's all I can tell you.
Screwy?
Yeah, I can't see Rarity ever leaving Ponyville.
Oh, what's the use? Even if I do manage to get a word in with her, she's not going to talk back.
Then it's time we put our hooves down. We'll sort out everything tonight at dinner. Sound good?
I guess.
Okay. I have to go now.
Aww.
I love you.
I love you too.
And back to Mothball.
What am I going to do? Screwball's in trouble and it's all my fault. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Why did I have to blurt all that out? I gotta warn her before Mother starts the next phase.
You can go now, Hornet. It's my shift. How did you get assigned to guarding the prince?
Excuse me? But I happen to be very well respected in this army.
How you got promoted to lieutenant is beyond me.
Hey, you don't hear me getting surprised that you're captain. Like, don't tell me what you think, girlfriend, okay?
Just be quiet and keep a lookout.
Fine. I've been meaning to ask. Well, what made you stop wearing that wig?
Wig?
Yeah, you know, the wig you wore when we were both privates?
I never wore a wig.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows only royal changelings grow hair on their heads. Or did you just modify your appearance slightly so you'd have a mane?
I'll have you know that mane was 100% natural.
Huh.
Naturally made.
How dare you?
Guys?
You know, you're just jealous that I'm above your rank, so you're criticizing my styling choices.
I'm not criticizing. I just want to know why you faked your mane.
Hello?
It wasn't fake.
Oh, so suddenly you're a princess now, Miss High and Mighty?
Okay, I'll just escape now.
You wish you could be a royal.
Apparently so could you.
My
Wonderful
mane was
guards.
Not fake.
You expect me to believe that?
So good at their job.
Question my authority.
I think you have low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem?
To be faking your mane like that.
And it still keeps going.
I'm proud of you.
Fade out. Nice.
Thanks for helping me out today, Sugar Cube.
Well, it was either this or spend the day with Gemstone.
Now, hon, that's not very nice.
Why couldn't you have any friends with kids my age, Ma? Every pony's either 15 or 9 or a baby. And I'm just the awkward 12-year-old with no click.
You don't have to be the same age to be friends with some pony.
Yeah?
Hey, who's that stallion holding Aunt Fluttershy's hoof?
Stallion? Hoof? What?
Oh. Think they're cousins or something? Or brother and sister?
Doesn't look like
to
it.
cuddle a lot.
Cinnamon Roll, hon, stay by the cart, will ya? Fluttershy, who is this?
Oh, he's just some cutie I found.
I'm a cutie.
Yes, you are.
Fluttershy,
Huh.
what do you think you're doing?
That's not the real
What
Fluttershy.
about Discord, Screwball, Zany?
They'll be fine as long as they don't find out. And even if they do, they'll get over it.
Definitely not the real Fluttershy.
Fluttershy, this isn't like you.
That
You
Chrysalis?
have no idea what Discord will do if he sees you with...
Don't talk to me about Discord. He should have been nicer to my children. I should have known.
Wow.
Some creatures can never change. Now, move aside. Come along, cutie.
And
I'm a cutie.
you've seen changelings before, Applejack.
Oh, howdy there, cowgirl!
Discord.
Oh, what's the matter? You look like you've seen a cow on rocket skates. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea now that I think about it. I'll have to write that down for me.
Discord, I've got something I need to show you.
Don't think changelings can
way
impersonate
over there,
Discord,
where there are
though.
no specific
That would
kissy
probably
couples
be
rocking about,
beyond their
protect your
ability.
wife.
Oh.
Oh.
I see
Got
what's
a little
going
bit of
on
animation.
You
Kind
do?
of.
Oh, I most certainly do. Fluttershy has a surprise planned for me, and she doesn't want me to see it yet. Spa appointment indeed. I wonder what my sweet, loving wife has in store for me this time.
Well, it's real surprising, all right.
Yeah,
Of
that would
course I
definitely be
really
surprising.
shouldn't spoil it. But then again, I'm just not that kind of creature, now am I? Oh, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to take a teeny tiny peek at whatever it is she's...
Don't look over there, please.
Oh, come on, Applejack. It's just one little...
What was that?
Oh, you're such a cutie.
You're even cutier.
Oh, but you're the cutiest.
I'm the cutiest.
Wow.
Discord, you all right?
I was a fool.
Discord, something's not right. Fluttershy's
Yes,
acting like
something is not right.
Happening all over
Finally,
again.
Applejack.
Discord. Discord!
Think he bought it?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, so just normal changelings.
With breath mint, though.
Hey, it would have been less awkward had the general sent a female to play Fluttershy instead of you.
What does it matter? It's all acting. You almost blew it with that stupid "I'm a cutie" nonsense.
I was going for brainless boy toy.
You need to spend more time around ponies. Stereotypes never sell.
No. No. Get out. Get out. Get out! Ugh.
Oh. Yeah, this could be bad.
Nice show you've got going on there.
Chrissy! Man, how long has it been?
Too long. I would have come sooner, but Mother wouldn't let me.
Wow. You look... different.
Yeah, she kind of does.
Taller.
Look who's talking.
Well, it might just be the art
Are you
style.
a little young to be growing a beard?
Hey, it's a goatee, and it's awesome!
Oh, I didn't mean any harm. I think it makes you look very distinguished. So, how are things? I hear you're doing quite well here in Equestria.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it! Come, take a look! The princesses are letting me help out with the festivals and natural disasters and stuff. I can use my magic, and no pony's criticizing me for it. Watch! These fireworks are my favorite thing to do!
They're beautiful.
Oh, you haven't
Aw.
seen anything yet! I can make them in the shapes
This
of
is cute.
dragons, scorpions, winged pigs, hippogriffs, manticores, your head on my shoulder, wait, why is your head on my shoulder?
Oh, I was just, a little sleepy, so I was resting my, head. So, Dissy, if you play such a big role in this parade, why are you all the way up here and not down there with the ponies?
Unfortunately, not every pony is used to the way I look.
But at least you have some friends, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. KK is especially great.
KK?
Oh, that's what I call Princess Celestia. She's actually the one who found me. See, I've been living in a cave for the last decade, and she saw me practicing my magic one day. She suggested I use my talents for good and offered me a home in the castle. I don't think I've met a nicer pony.
Aw.
So, you would say this Celestia is a good friend?
Yeah, I think so. Well, she says she is.
Is she pretty?
Well, by
Yes.
pony standards, I guess so.
Yes. The answer is yes.
See her hair. It's the neatest shade of pink, and it's flowing. No, really, it actually defies gravity. So chaotic. So, how have you been?
Fine. So, do you
Someone's a little overly jealous.
think this might come with this Celestia?
I don't know, honestly. You think I'd have a chance? Chrissy, you alright?
Fine.
Missing the hints here.
Fine.
Oh. Okay.
You know, you don't have to do everything the princesses tell you.
What do you mean?
Well, it doesn't seem fair that you should only use magic at their request. You should be allowed to do whatever you want. You know, have a little fun.
Well,
Oh, I don't mean anything destructive. I'm just saying you could spice things up a bit. That parade is rather boring, don't you think?
Well, those floats aren't nearly as colorful.
I know! Ugh! That awful shade of brown on that one. Wouldn't it look better if it were... what's the right... Ooh, pink?
you know, it probably would. Alright, here goes.
Much better.
Now how about confetti? Don't all parades have confetti?
Well, I haven't been to a lot of parades. Do they?
They should.
Okay.
Great! But you know what would make this really phenomenal?
Huh?
You remember that chocolate rain you once showed me?
Yeah?
I'm sure the
Of
ponies
course.
would love to see chocolate milk fall from the sky.
Hey, you're right. Alright, here goes.
You see? They're so in awe. They're screaming.
Oh, this is so much fun. Why didn't I think of this sooner?
You just needed the right inspiration.
Oh, Luna and KK are gonna love this!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where you going? The fun's just beginning! Chrissy? Chrissy! Come to think of it, I have always had a fondness for pink. I think it's time I ended this town's chocolate milk drought.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You're not supposed to be manipulating the weather, you freak.
What did you call me?
Freak.
That freak turned our dirt roads into soap.
I didn't mean to!
Sure, you didn't.
No, I really didn't, I swear! I was just thinking these roads were too dirty for a refined city like Canterlot, and, you know, it could use a good scrubbing!
This isn't the
Makes
first
sense.
prank you've pulled. You're nothing but a freak.
Why don't you go back where you came from, freak?
Yeah, freak. Take a hike and leave
Wow.
us ponies alone.
I
A freak,
don't think you know what you're messing with
Would you
here.
like to spend the rest of your lives as gravy boats? Then we'll see who the freak is!
Yeah. Aw.
KK, you're looking well. Is that a new main cut?
What do you think you're doing?
What, this? This was all just an accident, I swear.
There seems to have been a lot of those lately.
Well, this magic is so much to control and—
Save your excuses, Discord. I will not tolerate this madness.
It's not madness! Really, the soap was just a mistake!
The only mistake I see here is you.
What?
I should have known I couldn't trust you. Monsters like you can never control themselves. I thought you could be helpful, but you're nothing but a menace.
But Celestia, I thought we were—
Friends? You're no friend of mine,
Oh.
Discord. You're a freak, and you'll always be
Wow,
a freak.
Celestia, really? Really? It's a bit much, I think. You're nicer than that.
Freak. Monster. Menace. That's all you've ever thought of me. Me and my children. As if we didn't have any feelings of our own. You ponies want a freak show? Well, guess what? There's nothing holding me back anymore. Look out, Equestria. The Lord of Chaos has officially returned.
Yeah.
Over here! Hey, coming your way, Cherry! Got it! Raz, catch! Come Hey, no pony likes a poor sport, Gem. Cherry up high. Cherry bomb! Blue, think fast! You're not playing fair! Prism, back to you! That's it! Hey, you can't use your magic. Now who's not playing fair?
But I've been in the middle for hours!
Don't worry, Gem. I'll get the ball for you.
Aw.
Don't bother, I'll get it. Hey, Screwball, what you doing?
Some really cute art.
Nothing. Just taking Zany for a walk. But you're sitting. It's called resting, because we've been walking for such a long time. Well, not really that long, but still. What are you doing? Playing catch with the Tri-Pies and Gemstone. Our parents are all busy today, so we decided to hang out. Where are the twins? Thunder's off with his new girlfriend, and Lightning's off cloud busting somewhere. She didn't invite me along because, well, you know, I can't fly and stuff. I see.
Oh,
hey,
I
can't you do
didn't know
something
that.
with that freaky magic of yours to give me stronger wings or something? Mom says I'm not supposed to interfere with Pony's anatomy. Not since I tried giving Dinky wings.
Yeah.
That was a big mess. Let's just say
Probably
Sugar Cube Corner was
not a good
right
idea.
after that.
Something to avoid.
That. Hey, Prism! You got the ball or what? We've been waiting for like, I don't know, half a scene. Well, I gotta
Wow.
get back to the game. See ya. Have fun. Trying to get impatient.
Aw.
Oh, you're so cute.
Yes.
Sometimes I think you're the only one who really understands me. Good-chico, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, my head. I think I've got a headache coming on. Maybe we should get back. And maybe Mom can make me her cure-all tea. That stuff works wonders. Sometimes I wonder if she's magic with that cure-all tea.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not supposed to rain today.
Fluttershy's pretty magical.
Clouds are all pink. Did you say pink clouds?
Aw.
Sweet chocolate rain. It's a miracle. A flay miracle. I hit like that. Why does this keep on happening to me? Screwy, this isn't funny. I'm not doing this, for once. You doing this, you little bugger? What are you so worried about? You love chocolate milk. Hey, come on out. What's wrong? Is something wrong, bro?
Screwy!
Do I know you?
I'm MB?
Muffy, is that you?
Screwy, there's not much time. I need to talk with you. Alone.
We're alone now.
I mean, alone.
Okay, we're fine. I mean, the Phillies are too far off to hear us, and as long as we don't shout...
I just don't mean the foals. I mean, let's just talk over there by that tree. Way over there.
Okay, that's a little extreme. Just let me grab Zany, and then we can go over to the tree.
No. Don't bring Zany.
It's okay. He's just a baby. He's not gonna tell any pony.
Can't you just leave him here for like 5 seconds?
Don't know if you should do that. Yeah.
Without supervision? Haven't you read any baby books? I mean, you have 500 or 5,000. You have a lot of siblings. You should know these baby things.
Exactly. You leave them alone.
Yeah, I think it works a little different with changelings.
That's terrible.
You don't understand. That baby is. Careful who you trust, Screwy. Nothing's what it seems.
Wait.
Hi, my darlings. You like what I've done with the weather?
What's going on?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
The princesses forbid you from messing with the weather without their permission?
Never mind the princesses. Besides, a little chocolate rain never hurt anyone. Your little friends over there are enjoying it.
My life is complete. If this is a dream, I never want to wake up. Chocolate everywhere!
See? Completely harmless.
Come on, Discord, just go talk to Fluttershy. Figure this all out.
Oh, come on, she's always been a drama queen.
But why the sudden chocolate storm, Dad? Did something happen? Something that I should know about?
What? No. What are you, crazy? No, nothing happened. Who said anything about a kiss? I know I didn't.
I didn't either. Dad, you're not making sense, even in your nonsensical way.
I've had a bit of an epiphany, my dear. Anyway, if I could be serious for just a moment, I'm sorry about our little fight last week.
You're sorry?
Of course! After all, your betrayal was low-key in comparison to the backstabbing I've just received.
You're welcome?
That's all in the past now. Anyway, how about we make up for it over some father-daughter bonding? You know, just the two of us.
Yeah!
Oh, yes, of course, you as well, my boy.
What did you have in mind?
If you think making chocolate rain was fun, imagine what other beverages we can put into the mix.
Like... orange juice?
Now we're talking.
Why not?
I hear Manhattan currently has a severe shortage of oranges. And I'm not talking about Applejack's relatives either.
That sounds fun and all, but wouldn't Mom get mad?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about your mother, dear. She couldn't possibly care less about what we do.
Huh? That doesn't sound like her at all.
I mean, who needs her, right? Am I right? Come on, tell me I'm right. We can have just as much fun without her.
But I thought she didn't like it when we...
Oh, come on, Screwball.
Discord,
It's
you
just
gotta
a few
confirm
harmless
these
pranks.
things.
Besides, we'll be doing ponies a favor. They'll never go thirsty for chocolate milk or orange juice ever again. See? Zany likes the idea. Don't you want to agree with your little brother? I mean, look at this face. How could you say no to this face?
No pony's gonna get hurt, are they?
Oh, of course not, darling. What kind of creature do you take me for?
I'm not sure.
Although, now that I think about it, if it's revenge you're looking for, I know where we can find that pesky gold-digging colt who used to tease you in school. Don't you think we should teach him a lesson about being nice to his fellow ponies?
Wow.
He could use a lesson.
The best part is,
Okay, you got
there's no
evil
teacher
quickly.
trying to give you detention.
What are we waiting for then?
Oh, that's my girl!
Ah.
And boy! I keep on forgetting to include you. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, come, my little abominations! We have work to do!
Oh no, I'm too late.
Are you absolutely sure that's what you saw?
Of course. The minute I walked in the room, she was there. And oh, she was all over him. And to think I was going to give that swine a second chance.
So what did you do?
What else could I do? I threw the divorce papers at him and left.
Oh, Rarity.
Not sure what to say about that art.
What did Fancy Pants say?
Totter, should I know?
Not really
I thought
flattering.
before he could say anything.
You didn't give him a chance to explain himself?
There was nothing
Yeah.
for him to explain.
Maybe he had nothing to do with soap. But I thought...
The clouds! They've turned pink! Fluttershy, there are only 3 creatures in the world who could do a thing like this.
You're not accusing my family, are you?
I'm not saying they did this on purpose. Maybe little Zany has a cold or something and has been sneezing up chaos.
I'm sure there's an explanation for this. I'll just go find Discord.
Yeah.
Fluttershy, I'm so glad
Applejack, are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm so glad I found y'all. Discord's gone bananas.
Discord?
But why? I mean, sure, he enjoys pranking ponies every now and then, but he hasn't done anything of this sort for almost 20 years.
Something must have upset him. But I can't imagine.
There's no use pretending, Sugar. I saw you.
Come on, Applejack.
Discord saw you with that stallion. I can understand his anger, but this is a bit extreme for...
Applejack, how can you even suggest such a thing?
I saw her in the market about half an hour ago. She was kissing a stallion.
I was what?
Really, Applejack? Surely you know Fluttershy is the last pony to engage in such adulterous acts. Even if Discord is her husband.
Rarity!
Please, darling,
Wow.
look around you. Besides, there is no possible way you could have seen her in the market half an hour ago. Fluttershy's been with me at the spa all afternoon.
But if she's been with you all this time, who did I see at the market?
I don't know. But if Discord
Come on,
thinks he saw me
Applejack.
with the stallion,
Just think about it.
he must think I don't love him anymore.
Oh no. You don't suppose it'll be like when he tried to kill us all those years ago? Do you?
No. I'll find him and set things straight before that happens. But first I better find the kids. They must be so confused right now.
AJ, Rarity, Fluttershy!
Spike, what is it?
I just got a letter
Oh,
from
that's
Twilight.
Spike.
She wants all the element
Forgot what
bearers
he
in
sounds
Canterlot
like.
right away.
Is this about Discord?
No, it's the Maniac. Of course it's about Discord.
But if she's calling all 6 of us together, then... Oh no!
It might not come down to that, darling.
Maybe if you and your kids gave a strong talking
Just
to him.
talk to him, yes. Yes.
Discord has Screwball and Zany.
That's all that needs to
It's
happen.
true. They've been spotted making chaos alongside with their dad.
No, they can't.
I know Zane's just a baby and doesn't know any better, but Screwball...
I don't think she understands what's going on. She probably thinks it's just a game. If I could just find them and talk to them.
It'll have to be later. Twilight wrote that she doesn't want you to waste a moment.
Don't worry, Fluttershy. We'll sort this all out. Hun, go find the kids and get them inside. I sent Cinnamon
Still
Roll
just
home.
weird to
Cinnamon
me.
Stick should be out in the orchard with Dinky. Take care of him.
Of course, AJ.
Take care of Gemstone, too. I left her to play with her friends in the park, and Fancy's not here.
Don't worry, Rarity. I won't let you down.
Now let's get to Canterlot and get to the bottom of this crazy mess.
Dumb rock. Break already, would you? What's the point of farming rocks anyway?
You know, I've always wondered that too.
One of life's delightfully mundane mysteries. Why don't we give him
Just
something
ask Maud.
useful to mine?
Like bricks?
No, honey. That could kill him. At least give him a sporting chance first.
Oh.
Point taken.
What? Whoa, whoa. Oh. Ah, where'd that banana peel come from? Where'd this banana cream pie come from?
The banana peel and pie in the face gag all at once? Genius, my dear, simply genius!
Oh, why don't we help wash him off with a little rain?
Already?
Yeah, but I've got something better than chocolate milk.
Ooh, then by all means.
Ah! Oh, hey, what's this purple stuff? I can't get it off. Mr. Pie!
What was that stuff?
Purple hair dye.
Oh.
Oh, how devious.
I know, right? Did you see that, Zany? Wasn't that the most hilarious thing ever? That'll teach him to pick on ponies like us.
Oh, you all right, hun?
Yeah, I'm just a bit tired, I guess. Can we go home now?
No! I mean, we've only pranked one pony. Wasn't there another cult that made fun of you?
Silver Tray.
Hmm.
How could I forget the little minion? Wonder what he's up to nowadays.
Well, what are we waiting here for? Let's find out, shall we?
Twilight, we came as fast as we could.
What is going on out there? Fluttershy, I thought you had Discord under control.
Don't blame her for this.
There's been a huge misunderstanding. Some pony who looked and sounded an awful lot like Fluttershy was, well, smooching the stallion in the market. Discord saw him and went bonkers.
I've heard rumors that Screwball and Zany have been helping Discord in all this. Is this true?
I just love how serious Twilight sounded there.
Guys told me the Discord picked Scurry and Zany up at the park, and now they're all making it rain chocolate milk like crazy.
I was afraid this might happen. Fluttershy, have you tried talking with Discord?
No, that needs to happen.
I'm sure once I explain things to him, this'll all blow over.
Yes.
I sure hope so. If not, we'll have to use the elements of harmony.
Oh!
What? Twilight, we can't. We can't turn them to stone. They're my family. Poor little Zanie's just a baby. And Screwball. I promise she'd never suffer.
Not gonna come to that.
Besides, didn't we give up the elements to save the Tree of Harmony?
Huh?
You know, when your freak forest was invading with the killer vines and spiky clouds and the flower power spray?
Pinky, whatever are you going on about?
Oh, right. Wrong universe. Yes, that explains why the library hasn't been obliterated and the Cutie Mark Crusaders have different cutie marks and there's no discount Sunset Shimmer hanging out with us.
Okay. Fluttershy, I don't want to use the elements
Discount
either.
Sunset Shimmer.
Hopefully we
No.
won't have to, if we can reason with
Better
Discord.
character.
However, if things get out of hoof and he won't listen,
no!
It will only be temporary if it comes to that. I know a spell that I think might release him from stone. We wouldn't be punishing him for all eternity. We'd just be putting him in a timeout.
What about the kids?
We won't use the elements against them. Zany is too young for such a harsh punishment, and Screwball is smart. Once we explain things to her, she'll come around.
I hope so. The twins won't look at me the same way again if I freeze their best friend. Same with my boy Cinnamon Stick and my niece Apple Blossom.
I know Gemstone will think me a monster.
And the Tri-Pies will think I'm a mean mini pants for the rest of my life.
We'll only use the elements as a last resort, but we won't use them without your permission, Fluttershy.
Well, then it's not gonna happen.
Only be for a little while?
Until he's learned his lesson.
Just don't hurt him.
We promise.
Look at him! Look at him! You see him running? Oh, he's just like a little baby going. Next time, respect your elder, Silver Turnip!
He looks so dumb with that turnip on his head.
I know, right?
But Dad, don't you think it was a little mean when you started banging his head repeatedly into the ground?
Oh, come now. You used to do that all the time with your vole sitters.
Yeah, but I was little. I didn't know any better.
I was just knocking some sense into him, that's all.
But you could have really hurt him.
But he hurt you, didn't he?
I guess. Hey, Dad, why are all the houses in Ponyville suddenly made of rubber?
Oh, that. Well, I just wanted to put some extra bounce into every pony's homes.
Makes sense.
After all, who doesn't love a bouncy house?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Bouncy houses are fun. And are you sure ponies won't slip and fall on that soapy road?
Well, they might, but I'm sure they'll be fine. That's what the pillow bushes are for.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Makes sense.
Dad, this has been fun hanging with you and all, but we should really call it a day before we get into any more trouble. Besides, it's getting late and Mom's gonna want us home for dinner.
Oh, why go home for dinner when we can have a picnic right here? Here, I'll even poof it up. I'll even let you eat dessert first.
I don't know, Dad. Won't Mom be worried if we're not
Who
home?
cares about how your mother feels?
Dad!
Aw.
How can you say such a thing?
Well, how about a game of catch? Only instead of throwing the ball, we'll throw the pitcher!
Stop it!
Oh, come on, Screwy. I thought you loved playing ball with ponies.
Not with some random stranger who did absolutely nothing to me. Let him go.
Fine.
Let's just go home, Dad. It's Zany's nap time anyway.
He doesn't look very sleepy to me. Don't you, my little tormentor? Oh, coochie, 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 coo. Oh, yes, coochie, coochie.
Maybe you could use a nap.
Probably.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll feel better after we go wreak havoc on the buckball game over there.
Dad, please. What's going on here? You've been acting weird ever since... Hey! Where's Zany?
Oh.
Zany, where are you?
He must want to play hide and seek or something.
Yeah.
Well, we better go find him before he's stuck.
Never good when a baby's
I'll
missing.
search high, you search low, okay?
Okay, but after we find him, we're going home, right?
Yeah, fine, whatever. Zany! Zany!
Zany! Little bro! Come out wherever you are!
Aquafresh, stop! Wait!
No! I've had enough of this!
I'm sure she didn't mean to.
Screwball?
Oh! Hey, Aquafresh. Long time no yeesh. What happened to you?
Your molasses-filled balloons happened! That's what!
Oh, right. Sorry. Those are aimed for Silver Tray.
See? She didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident.
What about the roads or the sky? Were those accidents?
Oh, no. That wasn't me. It was my dad.
What about the porcupine quill grass over there? Explain that.
Oh, yeah. That one was me.
You see... What?
I thought it'd be funny if Silver Tray landed in a field of porcupine quills. I didn't think Dad would start ramming his head into the ground.
Your dad did what?
What did I tell you, Lightning? She's a bully. They're all bullies. I can't believe you hang out with jerks like them.
Aqua! Can't believe I'm saying this. But she's right, Screwy. This is getting out of hoof.
Come on.
It really
Lightning.
is.
It was just a joke.
Look around you, Screwy. How many ponies do you see laughing?
Lightning, wait! I was just... I wonder what her problem is.
Screwy?
Aww.
Dinky, hey! I've been looking all over for you. How'd the date with Cinnamon Stick go?
It got cut short on account of rain.
Whoops. Sorry about that. Hope I didn't get you too wet. Tinks, you okay?
Why are you doing this?
What, this? Dad and I were just... Well, we were... Hey, have you seen Zany? He's disappeared again.
No.
Come on, Dinks, don't be like that. It's not like I haven't done stuff like this before.
Yes, but you weren't mean to other ponies before.
Mean? Sure, things are a little messy, but it's not like any pony's getting hurt. Too much.
You think? Well, did you know Cinnamon Stick slipped on a banana peel and hit his head?
Oh.
No. I had no idea that... I can fix it. I mean, not really, but I can get Dad to.
Just because you can fix him doesn't change the fact that you hurt him in the first place.
Tinky, I've never seen this side of you.
Really? Gee, that's real funny. Because I've never seen this side of you. What happened to my best friend? The pony who always stood up for me, who had never hurt a fly. What happened to her?
What are you talking about, Dinky? She's right here. She's always been here.
No, you're not my best friend.
Dinky, how can you say that?
I wanted to believe that Gold Digger and Silver Tree were wrong about you. But now I see they were right. You're just like your dad. You're bad.
Wow, that was a harsh turnaround.
She's wrong. I would never hurt anyone. I'm not that. I'm not.
Nice going.
You're not my best friend.
In an asylum.
Go back to the Canterlot Gardens where you belong.
Just like your daddy.
You're just like your dad.
Not like us.
You're bad.
Okay, now that we have the elements just in case, we must find Discord at once.
But how do you suppose we'll find him?
Shouldn't be too hard.
Anywhere in Equestria by now.
He's here.
Discord, stop this madness!
Madness? I assure you that I'm quite sane. After all, how else do you expect me to react when I discover that my innocent, devoted wife is not so innocent and devoted?
Discord, listen to me. What you saw, it wasn't me.
Oh, really? How many other ponies can match your beauty? Applejack, you were there. You saw this whole event take place right in front of your very eyes. Did you not?
I don't know what I saw.
We have the elements of harmony, Discord.
Okay, Rarity, speak up about how you were
Surrender Screwball and Zany, and you won't
with
be
Fluttershy
harmed.
the whole time.
I won't be harmed?
And someone mentioned that changelings exist.
That is really, really rich.
Enough! Why are you even here?
Isn't it obvious? I've come to collect my wife.
What? But I thought you were mad at me.
Oh, I was. But you know what? I don't blame you, my dear. It was just that pesky stallion who corrupted your innocence. But don't worry about it. He won't be a problem anymore.
Oh.
What did you do to him?
Let's just say you really don't want to know.
That stallion was real?
Oh, he was real, all right. I could tell by the way he screamed.
Okay.
You didn't.
I did.
You've gone
Now, this
too
is-
far this time, Discord.
This is Chrysalis, isn't
Blah,
it?
blah, 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 blah. Tell it to someone who cares, princess. By the way, that title is so weak. I mean, come on. Who does Celestia think she is? Handing a crown and wings to a plain, ordinary unicorn? That crown should go to some pony who really deserves it.
Hey! Give me back my crown!
Like my love muffin, for instance.
Discord, what are you...
Picture it, my dear. You and I, ruling this land together as king and queen of chaos.
What?
It'll be better than anything you have ever dreamed of, my darling. We'll improve this boring, pathetic world into a beautiful playground for our children. And since we do have forever, there will be more children to come. We could repopulate, if you catch my drift.
What?
What's gotten into you?
Yeah, this is a little too much. I don't think this is Discord.
Oh, I didn't abandon them. I merely
Especially
set them
since that
aside.
stallion was fake.
Come now,
And
sweetheart. You've always been my queen.
there'd be no way for him to find him.
This is just making it official.
Never.
But honey bunch, I thought you loved me.
No. You're not my Discord. You're
Good.
not the creature I fell in love with.
I don't think he is.
Reality check, baby.
Even if I know she doesn't mean that literally.
Enough! Unless you cease this insanity within 24 hours, the next time we meet won't be as pleasant.
Well then, you'll have to catch me first.
Yeah. Good plan, Chrissy.
He's flipped his wig.
I'm sorry, Fluttershy, but it must be done.
No.
It's the only way to save Equestria. And Discord's sanity.
Look at him there in the background. And there it is.
Fools! To think after all these years, ponies are still as gullible as ever.
Zany! Zany! All right, Zany, I give up. Ollie oxen free! Oh, there you are, you little troublemaker, you. Oh, sheesh. Oh, hostile takeover's hard work. I'm starting to feel a little faint, boy. What say we find your sister and take 5?
5.
Oh, there she is. Down there. Screwball! I found him! After all the excitement, the little scamper's probably all worn out. What say we all take a nap together on a cloud, huh? Just like we used to back in the day, you know. I said...
I heard you.
Oh. She speaks. Okay. So, what do you say about that nap?
Dad, I want to go home.
We can do that later, honey.
I'm tired, Daddy. You said after we found Zany, we go home.
Well, we're not going home.
Are you lying to me?
It's not really lying if I simply change my mind.
Dad, please, be honest. Why can't we go home?
This is our home. This entire town is ours for the taking.
Dad, stop it! This game isn't fun anymore. Not only will it get us in trouble with Mom, but with the princesses.
Who cares? Who cares what your vile mother thinks?
Dad, why do you keep talking about Mom like that?
All right. Fine. Hold Zany. I guess you both deserve the truth. But you're not going to like it. Your mother left me. She left us.
What are you talking about?
She left me for some stallion!
Did she really? She just... You saw her with some guy.
Her lips were all over that...
You didn't really even talk to her.
Mom couldn't. She wouldn't. She loves us.
This was so avoidable.
Love. Duh. Past tense. We're apparently too repulsive for her to continue loving.
No. She would never. Mom loves us more than anything. You're lying.
Am I? Well, what does your special power tell you?
You've gotta be. I mean, you can't.
It's time you learn the truth, my dear. You can't trust anyone, especially the ones you love.
Well, I suppose that means I can't trust you either.
Oh.
What?
I don't want this, Daddy. It wasn't so bad when it was just a few harmless pranks. But this is wrong. It's evil.
Honey, listen to me.
No! You listen! All my life, ponies have told me that you were evil and that I was evil too. I never believed them, but now I see they're right. You promised you would never be evil again. You promised the princesses. You promised Mom. You promised me. But you lied.
Sweetie,
Damn.
I was just...
Go ahead then.
Got intense.
Spread your chaos. Just leave me out of it. Leave us out of it.
Screwball, what are you saying?
Bye, Daddy.
What? Screwy, wait!
Wow. I'm more tired than I thought. That poof really took a lot out of me. Well, looks like it's just you and me now, bro. But where can we go? Mom will be looking for us, and so will the princesses. I do believe what Daddy said, but if it's true, Mom certainly won't be happy, that's for sure. What if the princesses punish us? Don't worry. I won't let that happen to you, I promise. But we can't go home. That'll be the first place they'll look for us. We can't stay with Dinky or Lightning, and I can't imagine what my other friends are thinking about me right now. Every pony must think I'm a monster. I really screwed up this time, didn't I?
I don't think it's your screw up. Oh.
It is?
Of course. Everything's going to be okay.
Oh.
Everything's gonna be okay.
You're exhausted. Why don't you lie down and sleep?
Yeah, sleep sounds really good right now.
Screwy! Screwy! Screwy, snap out of it!
Huh? What? Moth?
What? How did you?
Wait a minute. My little brother can't talk yet? Who are you?
Oh, okay. You move quickly.
I underestimated your willpower. I'll give you that. Though the fact that I've kept up this charade for so
Weren't you
long
just in
shows
Canterlot?
how good I am.
Where? How? What have you done with my little brother?
He's alive, I assure you. We changelings may be heartless, but we just love foals. They just give love so freely and unconditionally.
Uh-huh.
Delicious.
You leave my little brother alone, you monster!
Monster? My, aren't you the one to talk?
Giant hammer!
A rubber mallet. How
It was
adorable.
pretty funny. And adorable.
Confetti? But I didn't...
It's no use, sweetheart. Since I switched places with your brother, I've been feeding off your love, draining you of your power. That's why you've been feeling dizzy. Of course, thanks to my son. There wasn't much power left to consume.
What?
Oh, you haven't guessed? From day one, I've been having my son feed off your love.
Don't believe this.
No! You're lying!
Of course she is.
You lack so much power, now you can't tell a lie apart from the truth.
He wouldn't. He
cares about you? He was doing exactly as Mummy told him. He was especially cooperative when I told him he could have you as a prize. And not only did he drain you of your power, but if it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't have known about your brother, and that he had been left alone unprotected.
Muffy.
Sad, isn't it? When you learn that the one you love has no love to return to you. Children!
What do you want us to do with her, Your Majesty?
Take her back to the hive. And try not to beat on her too much. The prince will want her back in one piece.
No. Come on. Just one more.
Oh. Well, that worked.
What happened?
She exploded into confetti.
Find her! She can't have gone far. She's too weak. We can't have her telling any pony what she's witnessed. Go! Hurry! She's the only leverage we have against
Once
the prince.
someone reminds everyone that changelings exist, it'll start to unravel. They all seem to have forgotten.
What's longer?
Oh.
Don't worry, Screwy. I'm going to fix this if it's the last thing I do.
There's a lot to fix. Oh, is the next one the last one? This did have kind of a climactic feel to it, so that makes sense. I would have guessed there were at least 2 more, though. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a song in this one, especially with how long it was. Usually, at least one gets worked in there somewhere. Yeah. Well, quite the episode there. Definitely pretty exciting, intense, and it had a real element of tragedy to it with all the misunderstandings that were happening and how everything just came unraveled. But it also kind of was a bit frustrating to watch, I would say, because so much of it was entirely avoidable. I mean, I understand maybe Applejack hasn't seen a changeling in a while. It's probably been, decades now, but she has encountered them in the past. She should know that that is a possibility. And really, Discord should too, especially since Discord is even more deeply entwined with the changelings. He had a closer relationship with a changeling, Chrysalis, and he knows that at this moment in his life, his own daughter is currently involved with changelings to quite an extent, thanks to Mothball. So, that possibility should be at least somewhere in his mind. And even if not, it just seems a bit extreme with the relationship that him and Fluttershy have had that we've seen throughout Bride of Discord and this series. Just all the moments between them, that he would so suddenly and completely flip out like this over seeing Fluttershy with some random guy that he doesn't know. And yes, it was a pretty explicit scene, hard to really misunderstand that. But at the same time, it just seems like with all they've been through, with all the history, he would want to know why before he just takes off and starts doing all this. He would want to actually have answers. He would actually want to confront her. But no, instead, he just goes crazy. At the same time, I think it's also a bit extreme that the Elements of Harmony are considering just blasting him, like, right away, as soon as they did. I mean, after the scene where Chrysalis impersonated him, I can see then it being on the table. But before that, with the history they've had, with like 20 years of being with Discord and having him as part of the community, as part of Fluttershy's family, it seems like a bit much, you know? Also, in that same scene, it really did kind of bug me that Rarity said nothing. Fluttershy has a really solid, easily corroborated alibi that it should have come up. It really should have come up, even if that was a fake Discord, and it probably wouldn't have convinced him of anything because he's there not to be convinced. They don't know that. They don't know it's a fake Discord. They're trying to convince him. So why doesn't Rarity say, oh, she was with me that whole time. This wasn't real. This was something else. And really that didn't draw enough attention, period. That whole plot point of Fluttershy being in two places at once. That should really, really get the ponies thinking, oh, what if there are changelings or something similar involved? But no one's considered it yet. Not even Twilight, who's supposed to be the smart one. Instead, she just seems like the, yeah, let's bless Discord one. I don't know. But, that said, it was still, when I say it was frustrating because of that stuff, that doesn't mean it wasn't effective. There were some really effective scenes. I mean, the scene with Discord and Screwball towards the end, that really got to me, and I think I actually teared up a little bit. And the scene with Dinky and Screwball, that was pretty heart-wrenching as well, just because I really appreciated their little friendship throughout this thing. And, again, it felt a bit much for Dinky to just so completely turn on her like that, but, at the same time, I can sort of understand it, but it just, I didn't like seeing it just because well, yeah, I didn't want it to happen. Yeah, if there's one other thing that kind of bugged me, it was the fact that Chrysalis really kind of seemed to be in two places at once. I mean, she was impersonating Discord before the main six, and then, like, in the very next scene, she was impersonating the baby. And it's like, how did you get over there that fast? I mean, maybe these aren't happening at the same time, but it kind of seems like these events are happening at the same time. So I just, yeah, it kind of feels like she's in two places at once. But yeah, other than that, it was fun. It was pretty well paced. It didn't feel like an hour. Especially, I mean, usually these do have songs which are like, which help it feel faster, but this one didn't have any songs, and it still went by at a really, like, nice pace, and had me pretty engaged and really enjoying myself, at least mostly. And everything was pretty good. The art was pretty good, and the acting, even for the intense scenes, and in some cases especially for the intense scenes, it hit pretty hard. Yeah, just overall, I enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Eager to see how the story wraps up, where it goes from here, and what sort of ending this gets. Anyway, hope you liked the commentary. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.